What's going on, Neon Nation, and welcome back to the Neon Arcade. The world of Cyberpunk 2077 has been pretty silent lately, so we're going to start doing news items from now on. Yes, there will still be lore, analysis, and speculation videos, but with the addition of some hard news, because I know people are going to be wanting to be updated on the latest things happening with 2077 without having to sift through articles and videos. This will be a weekly series, and there will also be a mini lore series starting every week, which will lay out a piece of lore in 2 to 3 minutes. So in this week's news, CD Projekt Red has come out and stated there will be no gameplay padding in the entirety of Cyberpunk 2077. No gameplay padding means that CD Projekt Red won't be adding redundant gameplay elements or anything to create unnecessary extra hours of play. They're aiming to create an incredibly deep, handcrafted experience and won't be copying and pasting to fill out their world. This is big for the game as every encounter and environment will feel uniquely its own and with its own identity. During an interview with Gaming Bolt, lead designer Miles Toast also made mention that CDPR will be adding Emergent gameplay if it makes sense and they're playing with the idea. Emergent gameplay is a concept of creating a game that allows the player to create solutions or elements that the designer never intended. Not adding extra content just for the sake of higher playtimes in Cyberpunk to focus on handcrafted assets and potential emergent gameplay situations in the game at launch are both very exciting news. Next, we have a release date leak made formal by Turkish Bilkom's Twitter, which has since been deleted. Turkish Bilkom, which is a distributor of CDPR's, accidentally tweeted a 2019 release date and subsequently deleted it as CDPR tried to nip it in the bud. Now CDPR has publicly debunked it, but it may be damage control at this point. This specific distributor is usually right and has a good relationship with CDPR, so it could actually just have been a mistaken tweet with the real release date, and CDPR is trying to go ahead and stop that rumor from spreading. I think it's safe to say that that's their internal release date, but they aren't overly confident in it right now, and that there's potential for change even if it's small. I have a couple of videos on why I think the release date will be in 2019, so if you want to check that out, I'll toss them up in the top right for you guys to check out. Finally, we have CDPR forming a new partnership with some good old Canadian boys at Digital Scapes. Now, Digital Scapes is a AAA studio focused on PvP multiplayer experiences and worked heavily on Dying Light's Be the Zombie mode. This could hint at CDPR partnering with them to help develop their multiplayer or online element that will most likely be coming out after release date, whilst they focus their core team on the main single player game. They also added developers Stranger New Things at Rollclaw, so it looks like they're outsourcing talent for asset development at the very least, and full-fledged multiplayer development at the very most. The studio size is quickly adding up if you count these additions, which is very exciting for fans that want all those cool little micro details, a dense populated living breathing world, as well as those like myself who are really excited at the longevity multiplayer and online components bring to Cyberpunk 2077. That's it for me, guys. Follow me on Twitter at the Neon Arcade NA and check out the channel for everything and anything Cyberpunk 2077 and CD Projekt Red.